welcome to another video from the Inspiration College. If you are new to my channel, then I welcome you, and I would just encourage you to subscribe to this channel if you like the content. And for those of you who have been visiting, just continue to watch the video, and if you like it, just give the video a like and also to leave your comments. Now, what I'm going to do in this video, as you can see on the screen, you can see my Etsy shop. I just want to talk a little about my Etsy shop and what I had planned for it, but then obviously it's not going to work based on the information that I've gathered from Etsy. So as you can see here, I've started this shop in October, and I did some videos on it when I just started. I was excited about it and all of that. But as you know, this very YouTube channel that you are watching, this is another, one of my income streams which I'm focusing on. Etsy, I was thinking, would be one of them. And then, as you know, I have my blog website, which I've showed you on my in videos already, and also I have an eBay shop. So it can be a lot of work. But in terms of Etsy, why I'm focusing on this shop is that when I started out, as you can see here, I have like 6 sales so far, and I started in October. And if you can even see the products I have here, I started out with mugs, and then I went into other stuff like t-shirts, and then I have mobile phone cases, that's Samsung Galaxy cases, and also iPhone cases. And guys, it's a lot of work to set this shop up and to do these designs and to get your titles, your descriptions and everything ready to list your products. And also, as you can see, as I scroll down, see I have just a couple reviews for mugs that I've sold. And I mean, I've done everything. I've optimized this shop with everything that Etsy require, but I'm just not making sales. And I realize that I'm not spending much time on it because I'm more focused on my eBay shop, which has a greater potential to me. That's just my opinion. And also my blog. And then, as you can see, I'm growing my YouTube channel. So the reason why I'm showing you this is that the other day I was thinking that I would really want to probably hand the shop over to somebody to sell this shop, or to let someone else who can really spend the time to do the designs and upload the designs to run this shop. But then when I did some research, I realized that that is not going to be possible. So even for these 6 sales, if I could actually go here, you can see the mugs that I've sold. And when I just started out, this was the very first mug I sold, this bus driver mug. And then I started doing some Judge Judy mugs. As you can see, I sold 4 of them. And then I started to gain confidence, saying that I've done all of these designs, and then it's just the Judge Judy mugs seem to be working for me. So I decided that I'm going to do some more designs. So I think I did 11 more designs. And then, because my print partner is Printful, and then one morning I woke up and then I saw an email saying that they will not be fulfilling any more of the Judge Judy mugs that I have designed because of some infringement or something like that. So that was a disaster for me, and I had to delete all of those designs from my shop. And then the last sale I made was with this mug, this birthday mug. Someone bought it, and I haven't made any other sales since. So as you can see, I'm going on here. I have a whole lot of designs here for these different designs. And when I look at my designs, I mean, I'm not bragging, but to be honest with you, I have some nice designs here, some nice mug designs. And sometimes when you compare it with other shops, you see their mug design, it's like not much effort went into the design. And those mugs are, selling like crazy. So whatever they're doing, it's working. But for me, this is a slow process and it's not really working. So I was thinking that, if I could just get rid of this shop, instead of me deleting the shop, then I could pass it on to someone else so that they could continue with it. But actually, when I went to do some checks on Etsy, as you can see, it landed me on this page, Etsy Help Center, And as you can see, some questions here: can I transfer my Etsy account to someone else? And they have a big no. You can't transfer your Etsy account to someone else. If you have sold the business you run on Etsy to someone else, you can't transfer your Etsy account to the new owner. Instead, the new owner must open a new Etsy account and shop. So I mean, it's just confusing, because if you can't transfer, then why would you even think of selling the business to them? And then it says, we recognize that it's not uncommon for a small business owner to buy or sell a business. However, for security reasons and legal requirements, account transfers are not permitted on Etsy as outlined in our terms of use. And if Etsy believes that an account transfer has occurred, the account may be suspended without notice. And it also says here, like you are asking the question, I recently purchased a business that has an Etsy account. How can I continue to run this business on Etsy? And it says here, if you have recently purchased a business that happens to have an Etsy account and would like to continue using Etsy to run this business or sell its products, you must register a new account and open a new shop. So you're thinking that then what's the sense buying the shop from someone else if obviously you're not going to be able to use that person's account or even transfer the account to your name? And you can't even use the product. And it says here, all items must meet seller's policy. So you can't even use the product, because further down they would tell you that the product doesn't belong to you. So like it says here, can I use someone else's shop name? And it's no. E-shop name on Etsy can only be registered once. Even if an Etsy shop closes, you can't reuse its name. And then it says here, if a shop name that you want to use is already in use, you need to choose a different name. This is largely for security reasons, since an Etsy shop name is a unique identifier in the marketplace. And it says further here, can I take over an account if the original owner has passed away? Meaning that in certain instances, an individual may be interested in continuing to run an account after the original owner has passed away. However, since account transfers are not permitted on Etsy, we can't permit someone who is not involved in the account to take ownership of the account. So it's so funny, because you're building your business on Etsy here, and this is why, guys, you have to be very careful when it comes on to platforms like this, where you can't transfer or sell your business. Because just imagine, I mean, you have thousands of Etsy sellers who have really established themselves on the platform, and that's their living, that's their earning. And then you're telling me that they, having made millions of dollars on Etsy with their shop, and their shop is still doing well. So if they are burnt out and they want to pass it on, they can't do that. And if they pass away, nobody can take it over and run it. As they are saying down here, if you weren't on the account before, then you can't take ownership of that account. So all of that hard work that you put in, it's just gone down the drain. So guys, you have to be careful when you're thinking of setting up shop on these platforms, like for instance Etsy here, because that if you want to pass your account onto someone else, for example, you have a lot to do and you can't manage, then this won't be possible based on what Etsy is saying here. So this is something you need to think about if you're thinking of starting an Etsy shop. Is it sustainable, or are you prepared to delete your shop when you're ready to go? Like for me, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my shop now. I might just allow it to run, but like investing money in like adverts and all of that, I'm not sure I'm going to do that, because if I even go into my dashboard here, I stop all of my advertising marketing, so I'm actually now these are just organic search now. So you see, I'm still getting organic search, and people still favoriting the item, but nobody's purchasing. And the other thing about it is that Etsy raised their fees now, and I think they put on 1.5% on the fees they used to charge. And also Printful who does the mug printing and all of that, they have raised their mug fees. I haven't even changed the fees on my shop yet, because sometimes when you look at it, even the price of the mugs, you can't price your mugs too high because nobody will buy. And as you can see here, like for instance, I'm in the dashboard now, and then for the last 30 days I had 4 visits on this listing, and this one has 5. So I'm still getting organic search on these products here, and as you can see, I have 106 active listings here. But the thing about it is that even the price, this price here is not what you would see on the front end. So if you look at this mug, it's £18.45. Now this price is before VAT, so when Etsy add VAT to it, like this is a mug I look at, and you notice the price will now be £22.14, and so the customer has to pay this. And if I want to compete with Etsy increase and also Printful increase, then I would have to now increase this to probably £24. And I mean, most customers won't really buy mugs that expensive, especially these size 11-ounce mugs, and comparing it with other sellers who are selling way low, because maybe they are doing the printing themselves or they are getting the mugs from other suppliers way much cheaper. So it's kind of difficult to compete with them, and especially if people are not so keen about the designs. So it's a numbers game. You just have to keep listing a lot of stuff, and it's not a comfortable job when you're listing products. It's really hard work, and as you can see, I spend a lot of time on this on my shop. Here I have one admirer, and if I go back here, so this is the list. These are the listings for the different products, and obviously some of them, like Valentine's mugs, I turned them off because obviously nobody would purchase a Valentine mug, no. So I turned those mugs off, those listings off. And if you go into like the dashboard, I think I came from that already. If I go to like the stats, and you can see like like the 1st of May I had 19 visits, and these are organic search, so people still find in the shop 33 visits, 9 visits on the 3rd, like on the 5th you have 16 visits, and then you can see here it kind of died down here. On the 19th I have 7, and like the 20th no visit, like yesterday I had 12, and then today I had none at the moment. So you can see like it's still getting visits. People still find in the shop because it's like 7 months old now, and as you can see here, Etsy brought 95% of visits, and I'm not running ads, social media nothing, direct and other traffic 13, and then Etsy SEO 2. So the point I'm making here is that if you want to sell your shop, you're not able to do that, and it's kind of frustrating because you would want to, if you're burned out or you just want to focus on something else, because I want to focus on like my blog, which is way more promising, and then my eBay shop, and growing my YouTube channel. I'm far away from monetization with my YouTube channel, but so my blog and my eBay shop, those are my main focus right now. So with this shop, I rarely visit this shop. I just continue to visit just to make Etsy see that I'm still active. But I even have designs that I haven't listed on the shop yet, because sometimes you get motivated when things are working, and as you can see, I have two 5-star reviews. So those people who bought the mugs, they were pleased with it and all of that. But it's just not you want to see more happening, and I know definitely that I have just 106 products. You have people with hundreds upon hundreds of products, so I have to also take that into consideration. But to list so many products, it's really a lot of time and all of that. But I see how it goes. But I'm just letting you know that if you want to hand over your shop to someone else, or you want to sell it on to somebody else, then that is not possible with Etsy. So you either would have to delete your shop or just continue to make it work. So I hope this little video will help you, and you will, if you're thinking of starting, then you need to understand that further down the line you're not going to be able to hand it over to someone else. So if you like this content, I would ask that you would give this video a like, and also remember to subscribe to the channel. So thank you for watching, and catch you in another video.